How you doing? I'm Eric Francis, and today's topic is details. So what we do is we make a drawing on the canvas, then we begin to paint. Let's go. So I use 4 different colors to sketch it in. 1 dark value, 2 mediums, and 1 light. So if I try to paint an eye the way I saw it, the idea of doing that would probably paralyze me with fear, because there's so many different details and so many things. So I concentrate on doing things that I know I can do. Just taking it one step at a time, one stage at a time. Starting off with very basic general lights and darks. As I add color to the canvas, I begin adding in little touches of details. Now, these are still very general, very basic, but I want to get a general basic idea of what the thing looks like. It's like I'm constantly refining the painting, constantly adding a little detail, constantly balancing it. You know, if something is too dark, I have to make it a little light. Or this might be a little bit too far over to the right, so I move this or that over. When I get to a certain stage in the painting, I take a look and see if I'm ready to move on. You know, I have to make sure I've painted in every single color completely and fully before I'm ready to move on to another stage. At every stage in the painting, I add new details. And what I mean by a stage is, I mean that I've completely painted in each color. Take a look at it, see that it's good, and then I move forward. But for all the details I add, there's a lot more that I leave out. And what I like to do generally is I like to add details that actually add to the painting, or things that I think add to the painting. There were things I left out, like little pores and little wrinkles, but I didn't really think it was going to add much to the painting, so I left it out. It's really a judgment call. So after you're done with the painting, you finish adding in all the little details, you might find that, you know, the painting still doesn't look right and you don't quite like it. I want you to keep this in mind. Before Thomas Edison was able to invent the light bulb, he made 10,000 failures. To him, it wasn't 10,000 failures, it was 10,000 steps in the right direction. So we have to think just like Thomas Edison thought. With each failure, you get one step closer to your final goal. And when you reach your final goal, it'll make every single failure worth it, like it did for Thomas Edison. I once had one of my teachers tell me never paint in the eyelashes. I must be a glutton for punishment, but I really enjoy doing it, you know. I really like details. I really like little small details. One of my favorite parts of the painting. Like what you see? Subscribe, favorite, like, share, or leave a comment. These videos are made in response to questions I get asked all the time, so feel free to ask, and I might answer the question in the video. Peace till next time.